How's it going, everybody? This is Novakast back with another video for you guys, and with this one we'll be doing another episode review of the Book of Boba Fett, episode 2 of season 1. Now, right off the bat, I can tell, or at least for this episode anyway, it's been going at least kind of focusing on, you know, when he was captured by the Tuscans, which to an extent we kind of get a glimpse of some of the things that have happened, as well as, you know, how he came back to some degree from, you know, being eaten by the Sarlacc. But anyway, for the first part of the episode, if anything, it kind of shows or continues where he and Fennec were attacked by assassins. We'll only find out that, one, the assassins could have possibly been employed by the mayor, but going to the mayor is kind of diverted to one of the locations that Boba visited, only to find out that it may have actually been a couple of huts called the Twins. And sure enough, we get introduced to these two massive waste of space, the Hutt Twins. And to an extent, they have a bounty hunter of their own, by them, to some degree, a Wookiee, a mean looking Wookiee, which I think is part of the extended universe, as far as I know. But anyways, they basically talk it out, at least at kind of discussing their thoughts on the whole situation. The Hutts, or the Twins, want to lay claim on Jabba's palace, even though, to an extent at this point, while Jabba was family, the throne was usurped by his assistant, and therefore Boba killed him. And there, at that point, Boba laying claim to the throne as the Daimo, or Daimo. Hopefully I said that correctly. The Fetts, or not the Fetts, but the Hutts, are not particularly happy with this, because Boba basically says, you know, if you want it, you can take it from my cold dead hands, and they disperse. And as, or at least for the rest of the episode, and this is like the first, I want to say 15-20 minutes. The last portion of the episode, which this particular episode was about 50 minutes long, which I appreciate, shows his continued life, or I guess presence, in the Tusken Raider camp, where we see him slowly acclimate to their way of life, as well as while they're teaching him certain things, he's also teaching them certain aspects of life. Like, for instance, there's a situation where there's this train that passes through their land, and periodically several of the Tuskens, although trying to defend their own land, get shot up by the people on the train. So Boba Fett proceeds to steal a couple of speeders, teaches the Tuskens how to ride, and they take down the train, only to find out that it's a train for I'm assuming a crime syndicate, and inevitably they basically take the train, all of its contents, and go from there, leaving the criminals, or the crime syndicate, to walk to the nearest outpost, which I thought was pretty funny, especially with Boba Fett kind of commanding them to do that. It was a cool scene. I ask you guys to go watch it. After that, I guess, is the final preparations of him becoming part of the clan, and we see Boba Fett kind of going on a spirit journey after having a, like, I'm not kidding when I say this, a freaking tiny lizard gets shoved up his nose, and apparently having spice blown into his face. He goes on a spirit journey where we see a little bit, it like flashes of him in his armor, him without his armor, him as a child and on the cloning planet, and eventually him coming towards this tree, which he inevitably ends up getting wrapped, or at least it kind of goes Evil Dead on him, where the branches start to wrap around him and he's able to break it apart. And the next morning when he comes back, he has a branch which they use to build his staff, which is the same staff that he has in The Mandalorian, as well as his new garb, or his new outfit, which honestly, I kind of like this outfit, the Tusken Raider outfit that he has. So, all in all, it looks amazing. And to an extent, Boba Fett, by the end of the episode, is part of the clan. It is, again, this episode itself was a lot of fun to watch. If I were to have to pick a favorite moment, it would have to be the train chase, where they're trying to board the train, or the train heist, I should say. It's a pretty cool sight to see, as well as, I guess if anything, the imagery used for the hallucination that Boba Fett goes through. But either way, great episode, really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to more to come. But till then, though, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Novakast signing off. Have a good one, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.